Oh, look. It's your first lesson back and they are already brutalizing you there at Everyday Math on some of these. Let's go over how. Okay, here's what you should have filled out for page 275. I wrote them as decimals over here. Why? Because decimals fit into the calculator. Remember I told you to get one of those? Okay, everything's pretty straight up. Boom, 1378.125, 676. You can hit pause and see if you got it right. Now, notice my little icon over here, my emoji. You're getting sad over here. Why? And you're like, how did he get 300 times 160? Well, I tell you what, kids. That happened because they started putting it in yards for the football. It was 100 yards. Well, that's 100 times 3 is 300 feet because the next thing wanted feet. And then it did 53 1/3. So you had to figure out what 53 yards is. And then 1/3 of a yard, that's one more foot. That got you up to 160. That wasn't so cool of them. I wasn't that cool, but wait, that's way better than what they're going to do. So these next ones are yards. So it's yards, yards, yards. And then they whip out ice hockey on us. Whoa. What were they thinking? You have to change 30 meters into feet. Meters and feet, they don't talk to each other. So they gave you a little conversion, said, oh, it's equal to 12/11 yards. Like, what? And then you got to convert that to feet? Just no. Here's what the answer. That's about 98 feet times 200 feet. It's about 19,600. If you didn't get that, then fine. Just scratch that out on your book. Meters to feet through yard. I mean, come on. And the last one is wrestling, which was pretty straight up after all that. You just had to use 0.25 for the fourth. And yeah, 0.25 again. Then you could do it out. All right? There you go. There are your answers. How'd you do? All right, let's go to the next page. Meters and the feet. Make me angry, I tell you what. An acre is 4,840 yards. How many square feet is that, kids? Well, you got to realize that 1 yard is 3 feet. By 3 feet, it is 9 square feet. So guess what you're going to do with that number? Yes, you are. You're going to multiply that by 9. So I get 4,840 times 9. Put that calculator away. Put that away. You better not have pulled out a calculator for that one. Come on. That's not hard. 0, 6, 3, 75, 37, 36, and 7 is 43. Come on. That was fast, okay? That's your answer, and you just put it like that, right? Wrong. What's the unit? If you say feet, I'm going to reach through this thing and I'm going to smack you. It's not feet, it's square feet. So you got to put a little that. Feet with a little flying 2. Or you can put the SQ dot FT dot if you really want to be a non-numbers person. All right, and the rest of all this silliness on the page is just going to tell you how you're just going to draw some nice little pictures over here. And then you should have drawn something on page 277. And maybe you did your soccer field. And you might have written your dimensions and whatever. And you could have had the soccer field be that big. And you could have had the judo look this big because it didn't have to be to scale. It doesn't matter. So I'm not really going to spend much time talking about that page. So that's all you need till the math box, which is the next video.